Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to what's been quite a gap in my filming. A combination of work, weather, life commitments and all the rest of it. I haven't been out for much at all recently, so apologies for the gap in the footage, but you join me today at a very special little fishery, one I've never fished before. It's called Hollies Fly Fishery, just outside of Honiton here in Devon. Never fished it before, so I don't know what to expect, but I was advised to come here by quite a few people online. I'm going to fish for a couple of hours. I've paid £15 for a catch and release ticket, and then you put it in the nice little telephone box over there. So without any further ado guys, let's get the 7 weight set up and let's go catch some fish. We'll see you up there. Tight lines everyone, thanks for joining me. Alright guys, I've just made my first cast. Now I've found my way to the lake. Bit of a detour on the wrong side. But I've just seen some fish showing right over here in this little bay, so I'm just doing a bit of a side cast. So I've got on a barbless nymph I tied the other day, the blue hackle, on an olive. I've seen a fish just where I put the line there. So we'll see if we can't entice him. It was quite high in the water. I'll follow then. So like I say, I've never fished here before. Didn't even know it existed until the other day. So I've reached out to Rob, the owner. He said I'm very welcome to fish catch and release. And I'm welcome to film, which is nice. Gives us a bit of content, hopefully. The 15 quid for a day's catch and release isn't bad, is it? So we'll give the damsel a go. If that's not doing much, then we'll stick on some more traditional style wets. So we've had a follow already, and there's quite a lot of small fry about, so we'll see how we get on. We'll give this 15-20 minutes. Lovely day, rainy when I left Cornwall this morning, but this was forecast to be gone early morning. Just try different retrieval speeds, tactics. Oh, I think I disturbed some bait there. Ooh, did you see that? Keep getting caught in the grass, and I didn't bring my line tray, stupidly. I haven't seen anything rise yet. I've seen that one fish cruising over there earlier. I say earlier, a couple of minutes ago when I first arrived. Just going to let that fly get down a little bit. I've got no idea about this lake. I don't know how deep it is. I'm not entirely sure what it's stocked with, if I'm brutally honest. take a cast out into the middle. Fish just rose right there, just as I went to let it go. It's the first rise I've seen. There's another fish boiling over there. Been on the move, and now I'm going back to where I started. The good thing is there are loads of damsels around this lake, and I'm fishing on damsel, but I've only seen that 2 fish rise, and there's that one follow. The old fella fishing opposite me, he's fishing quite slow, so I think he's on wets. He's not had anything either. It's not the easiest of places to cast. It's a lovely fishery, but you've got this big bank behind you here. Oh, there's a fish jumping. There is a fish jumping. Might make me way over to that swim in a minute. They look like they're launching for them damsels to me. There's loads of them. Let's keep going. Alright guys, we've got a couple of fish here cruising in front of us. One of them just turned for the fly. They're just cruising away, so I'm just trying to put the fly about a metre in front of them. There he is. Oh, he sniffed it, turned off. I can still see him. I'm still convinced I've got the right fly on because there are a lot of damsels and you can see them all dancing around. No, they've turned off. There, right in front of me. It's right there. Moves over there, so the headwind, come across here and it's now coming across my shoulder. Not doing very well. Can't cast, can't catch. There we go guys, fish on. First one of the day. Right, bargic, little rainbow. Definitely damsels. Yeah. Oh no. Ooh, waking up. Get me net. No, you're not going in there, mate. Ooh. Come on. in there. There he is. That's quite a heavy fish actually. There he is. Let's get him unhooked. It's already unhooked. There's the hook. Right, I think he's fit and ready to go. Cuff up. There he goes, nice and strong. Untouched by human hand. Yes, we're off the mark. Right, so this fly, I'll show you quickly. So I said I tied this the other night. It's on a barbless. He's made a bit of a mess of the... There we go. So a nice hackle on there. The Y guard and olive Malibu. Put a cast out there and he absolutely walloped it. Typically just as I turn the camera off. So yeah, so we can get some more. Tite lines everyone. Yes. So I've sorted out, I'm just going to let this squirrel of wind go past. And then let's see if we can get another, eh? That was a lovely, it wasn't particularly a long fish, but it was quite deep. I reckon it was about three and a bit pound. Do me. And my lines all bugger up. And I stopped to put my finger guide on, so that fly was sat there for a while, and a couple of strips, and boom, in he went. Perfectly hooked in the scissors as well. Oh, treat. I just had an absolute belting fish. Just cruised literally right past there. I dropped the nose on it, the fly on his nose, and he may as well have stuck his fingers up it. He was not remotely interested. So it's a very little lake, but it looks like it's quite mature. How long it's been here, I don't know. I don't know anything about the place other than the lane down to it. Whew. That was a bit gnarly. But it's nice to be out, isn't it? It's nice to be getting a bend in the rod. Decent little fish. So like I said, I've got a bit planned for you this week, guys. We're going to do a bit of shore fishing, a bit of lure fishing, take us back to where we used to be. And hopefully I can get this video up before later in the week. And sorry, like I said, I'm planning, if I know how to do it, to go live. There's a fish cruising right there. To go live from Folkestone Beach with me man Giles. He's turning. Oh, I just pulled that right over his head. Yeah, so we're just going to, the last 12-18 months I've pretty much concentrated the channel on the fly, and I know for the majority of you that appeals. There's also a lot of you where you're not interested in the fly, and I've been a bit selfish, so I'm going to take it back. I'm going to chuck some baits out, and we're also going to chuck some lures, see if there's any bass, any Kent bass about. And yeah, just take it back to where we used to be. Quite looking forward to it actually. I haven't had bait rods out since the new year last year when me and Gilesy fished Hive, and I haven't had the lure rods out in the UK for I don't know how long. Fished them in Curacao towards the end of last year, but when I got that lure rod out the other day, my bass rod. It's the first time it's seen the light of day in I don't know how long. Probably at least 2 summers. So yeah, we're going to get back to where we used to be, folks. This is not an easy task. Cast from here. Oh look, parachutists. They were out when I arrived. They must be doing a load of jumps. Got St George's Cross, St Andrew's Cross. Oh wow. That's pretty cool, look at that. I could hear the flags flapping, I wonder what it was. That's really cool. Anyway, distracted. Right gang, last few casts. It's getting in the shade for a minute. I'm going to fish this far end. I was going to go back over to where I started. I'm just going to have a quick cast here and then I really need to get myself on the road. Guys, I just changed my fly and I just flipped it in front of me, literally just to wet the marabou and let it sit for a minute, and the fish come up for it. So we might have a bit of last minute action here. Alright ladies and gentlemen, that's me done. Lose my glasses. I've got to get on the road, I've got places to go, people to see, things to do. So we managed to get one. I've been here in this one particular swim for about 10-15 minutes. Every time I went to retrieve the fly there was a trout underneath it. One actually went for it and I missed the strike. So it's got some potential, this little fishery. Didn't know it existed, but we're here now and we're having a great time. So we're going to get on the road, guys. Thanks for joining me and we'll see you in sunny Kent. Take care everybody. Tite Lines.